Hello and welcome back to another video. So today I'll be taking a look at an idea that I've had for a while that I wanted to test out. Trading versus crafting. Which one is more resource efficient essentially? So for this I'll be taking the resources that I would normally take to craft an item and see if it's more efficient to trade them with villagers for emeralds to get the item instead, and if so or not, by how much resources are you losing by doing one or the other, and then at the end I'll have a talk about it. So first up we have the cartographer. So really all we got to talk about is map trade. You can trade 7 emeralds for a map, empty map, 24 paper for a map, but you can just turn 1 paper to 1 map in the cartography table, meaning that for every emerald you trade, every emerald you get for trading paper, you could just make you could craft 168 maps instead of just trading paper to him. So yeah, crafting gets a point. Next up is item frames. So here you can trade with the cartographer to get 7 emeralds for an item frame. Now to make an item frame you need 8 sticks and 1 leather. You can trade 32 sticks to the Fletcher and 6 leather to the leather worker for an emerald each. You could craft 16 item frames from those resources, meaning crafting gets another point. Banners. Now you can trade banners with the cartographer. Here you can see you get 2 for 2 emeralds. You can get a banner, and this can be any color banner. So to craft 1 banner you need 6 wool and 1 stick. So you trade 32 sticks to him, and you trade 18 wool to the shepherd. Now, yeah, 6 wool and 1 stick. So you could craft 3 banners and have 29 sticks left over for every emerald, for every trade with him. Farmer. Bread. Basically, you can trade 20 wheat to him for 1 emerald, or and trade him 1 emerald for 6 bread. To craft bread, you need 3 wheat, which means doing this you would lose 2 wheat per bread per trade. So crafting gets another point. Golden carrots. So you can trade 22 carrots to the farmer for 1 emerald. And you can get, for 3 emeralds, you can get 3 golden carrots, so that's basically 1 golden carrot per emerald. What even is this profession called? I forget. But with this guy with the brewing stand, you can trade him 3 gold ingots for an emerald. Now and to craft it, you just need 8 gold nuggets around 1 carrot, which means you could craft 3 golden carrots with the gold and carrots traded, which gives crafting another point. But that also means that because you only used up 3 carrots, you still have carrots left over, which means you basically just have surplus of gold that you can just carry them over. You know what I mean? You wouldn't need to do that whole thing again. Anyway, librarian. So the lantern. So the lantern is traded with the librarian 1 to 1. Now you can trade 4 iron ingots for 1 emerald. You can trade 32 sticks for an emerald, and you can also trade 15 coal for an emerald. And to craft a lantern, you just need 8 iron nuggets around a torch. Now this one's a little bit more in depth. So with the coal and sticks, I misspelt could there as sold. That's a silly spelling mistake. You could alright, sticks. You could. I think I had a brain fart and accidentally put you could twice. You could make 60 torches With the 4 iron ingots you sold, you could have made 4 lanterns with the torches. With trading, you would only get 3 lanterns, so you get an extra lantern just by crafting it, and you have a bunch of extra torches. Crafting gets another point. The armorer. So, this guy in his first trade slot will trade you a random iron armor piece, and down here he's trading a chainmail chestplate, but that could have been a shield. So we're going to do those estimates. So for an iron helmet costs 4 emeralds. 4 emeralds trade for 16 iron. Iron chestplate costs 9 emeralds. 9 emeralds trade for 36 iron. Iron leggings cost 7 emeralds. 7 emeralds trade for 28 iron. 4 iron boots cost 4 emeralds. 4 emeralds trade for 16 iron. Shield costs 5 emeralds. That means you either have to trade 20 iron ingots or 40 planks turned into sticks with the Fletcherer. Crafting now has 11 points from all these. So, is trading underpowered? And I think, yeah, specifically looking at the amount of iron ingots you would have to trade to get the iron armor and the shield and everything, it's bear in mind, 1 shield will set you back, if you're crafting it, 1 iron ingot and 6 planks. That's when this is costing over 20 times the amount of materials it would take to just craft it. It does kind of feel like you are getting ripped off. 16 iron ingots for just when crafting you just need 5. And 36 iron ingots for the iron chestplate when you only need 8 to craft it. So there are some rebalancing that could be done here. So first we need to change the iron ingot trade to 5 iron ingots per emerald. Then change the iron helmet to be 1 emerald. That way it makes sense because the villager is still making a little bit of profit there. But you may want to do it just because it's quicker than it's easier than just crafting it yourself. And obviously, so if it's 5 iron to 1 emerald, then the iron chestplate should be 2 emeralds because again, still making a profit. Iron leggings again 2 emeralds. Iron boots 1 emerald, and shield should just cost 1 emerald. And going back here with the lantern, I think coal you should get more emeralds for coal. Maybe. Well, no, not coal. Yeah, this one's really difficult to really balance. Maybe so that would be 5 iron ingots per emerald. So that would make this even worse. But that would only increase it by 1 lantern I could craft. So maybe, yeah. So what you should do is make it so that the librarian gives you, say, 4 or 5 lanterns per emerald. Just to balance it out with how many you could craft. Seriously, the amount of coal and sticks you trade, it would still be more efficient per emerald. But I think it would help balance it out more. Make it a bit more balanced. With golden carrots, with this, I feel like you should get more. I think make it 2 emeralds per gold ingot for 3 gold ingots, and that would mean that basically you are still losing resources, but with carrots but with trading 3 gold ingots and the 22 carrots. That means you are getting 3 gold carrots, which is about the same. But still, if you stockpiling gold, if you have a bunch of gold and carrots, then it would still be more efficient to just craft them together. But it also means you don't have to go mining for gold, which is nice. The bread villager, the bread villager actually is pretty good in my opinion, because you are, like I said, you are only losing 2 wheat by buying bread, trading wheat to him and then buying bread. So this one's actually pretty well balanced in my opinion. Like maybe yeah, no, I think that's fine. And yeah, this one again, this is another difficult one to balance, but I'd just say increase the amount of banners you get for the emeralds. Like, considering that you should be that we've just taken out the resources, you would be able to craft 3 banners and still have sticks left over for that amount of emeralds. I think just like making it 3 banners per 2 emeralds would be enough, and then that would make it at least worthwhile, because then you have the fact that instead of making a wool farm for using like wool from sheep to make banners, I could just have like a villager trading hall with like 1 cartography villager with every different color of banner. And that would be pretty decent, and then it would save you on like the crafting and all that. And same goes for the shepherd, because you can also get a bonus off him, but he does it like 3 emeralds for a banner. It's like, why is he more expensive? Anyway, so it fixes prices. With the item frames, you basically being able to craft 16 item frames for this amount of resources is just like absurd. So just make it so that he is so let's say 16. So 16. Let's say 8. So let's do 16 divided by 8. So that's 2. So 2 item frames per. He should trade 1 emerald for 2 item frames. That means he's still making a bit of a profit, and it would still be more efficient to just craft the materials rather than trading the materials. But it still means that you're not out of like so much out of pocket that it's like 16 to. Basically, it doesn't make it 16 to 1. It makes it like, what would that be, like a little bit more than 1, basically. And then maps, just there's not just why is it 7 emeralds for an empty map? It's like make it 1 emerald for 24 maps, or make it 1 emerald for 20 maps or something. Like seriously, why is that so expensive? There's no reason for that to be so expensive. But yeah, so yeah, trading definitely loses right now. And I think these are some villager trading rebalances that I didn't go over in the original like trading rebalancing video that I think are definitely necessary, because like when it's like literally as bad as like the armorers trade, it's like the 16 to 1 when it's literally 16 to 1. You really have to reevaluate how you are pricing the items in the villager trades. So yeah, this is a bit more of a deeper dive into the whole. Well, not deeper. dive into the whole like villager trading balance thing, but it's a different angle of the villager trading balance. I think, yeah, Mojang should definitely update these to like fix their prices so you're not getting ripped off as much. Like, I'm fine with the villagers making a little bit of profit because that kind of makes sense. Because, like, in real life, when you go to like a second-hand shop and you sell them your old game console or old mobile phone or whatever, they're not going to give you as much money for it as you would selling it to a consumer, selling it yourself to somebody who is a consumer, because then they have to sell that to a consumer and make money off it. And again, it's the same idea here. They still got to buy the resources off you and still be able to make a profit so they can buy bread for their children or whatever. That makes sense, but it literally being such a big gap in profit margins, again 16-1, and like more, like going like more than double the cost. Yeah, no, it's not. At that point, it's not really worth it. And something else that's even more of a rip-off that I'm just going to mention real quick that I didn't even bother putting here because nobody in their right mind would do this, but with the Armorer, you can trade 1 diamond for 1 emerald. And then trade 29 diamonds, 29 emeralds for armor. I could make an entire set of armor for the amount of diamonds that would cost. So, definitely make it so that 1 diamond trades for like 10 emeralds or something. Like, okay, we know here, 29 divided by 8. 29 divided by 8. So that's basically 3.625 diamonds for emerald. 3.625 emeralds per diamond for the chest plate. So let's round that out to 4. Let's round that down to like 3. I mean, it would be more fair to round it up, but let's round it down to 3. So you spend 1 diamond, you get 3 emeralds. That still means he's making a profit of 0.625 emeralds per diamond you trade him. And again, that's not a ton of profit. But again, diamonds are more in real life, diamonds are like more expensive, so it makes sense that it would be one of its lower margin trades. And I would also like the lava bucket to be like more viable because that's 3 iron, and you basically, if you took those 4 iron ingots, made them into an iron bucket, and then filled that bucket with lava, you're really only just like saving 1 iron ingot for the emerald, and lava is a non-renewable source. So I think the lava bucket should trade for like at least 2, maybe maybe like 3 or 4 emeralds, because like he's presumably using that lava bucket to like smelt raw iron into iron ingots. So that's saving them a lot of money with the whole like coal, because so 15 times 8. Wait, what? 15 times 8 is a 120. Actually, for that, it's actually more efficient for him to buy the coal, because 15 coal for 1 emerald. So 15 coal smelts 120 items, where 1 lava bucket only smelts 100 items. So maybe reduce the amount of coal to like 10 coal for an emerald, and that's 80 smelts. And then make it like 1 lava bucket for like, I don't know. That's a bit more challenging, balancing the coal and the lava, because the coal is a far more easy to get than the lava, but the lava within within universe would smelt more, so it would be more valuable to him. But the problem is, like, yeah, balancing those two things. Like, maybe just get rid of the lava bucket trade. Because trying to balance out with the coal trade is not really doable without making one too overpowered. Like, maybe you could just increase the lava bucket trade to like 5 emeralds or something, I guess. If you're not going to remove it. Because again, lava and vanilla is not a renewable resource, so you'd have to go to like a lava pool or the nether to like harvest the lava, which kind of makes sense why it would cost more. So making it 5 emeralds I could see being decent again, and also it's like non-stackable, so it's not super exploitable either. Well, actually no, it is a renewable resource, but it does take forever. I forgot about the whole dripstone trick. It does take forever for it to fill the cauldron, so even then, even with that little renewable way, it still kind of makes sense for it to be 5 emeralds. And that's also like requires a huge amount of infrastructure to make any real decent profit on for this. So yeah, I would definitely say like the lava bucket should be like 4 or 5 emeralds, maybe. But yeah, recently I have just been like thinking more and more about villager trading and how balanced or imbalanced it is. But yeah, I can definitely say that it, compared to crafting, right now it is underpowered, and these trades need to be rebalanced. And there are other trades like 1 emerald for a bed, which is definitely a ripoff. Like why is that even a trade? Just get rid of that trade, definitely. But yeah, I hope you guys all did enjoy this video. I hope to see you guys in the next video, and bye bye.